In order to be the first in your family, you have to do things different. See, if you want to be different and break curses, you can't do the same things that your parents did, that your grandparents did, that your great-grandparents did. Like, the cycle has to break with you. And what that means is by the decisions you make, the actions that you choose, the avenues that you go, the rate of effort that you give towards your life and your dreams, all those things matter. See, in order to break generational curses, you have to fight 10 times harder because you're fighting against things that you didn't even invite into your life. Things that you didn't even ask to be brought upon you, burdens that you didn't ask to carry. So what I'm telling you is, if your life sucks right now because you're trying to do it differently than your family, then you might be on the right track. See, because it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be simple. The same shit is not going to happen for you because you're doing different things to make sure those things don't happen to you. So your kids don't have to live through the mental struggles, financial struggles, physical struggles, the mental health problems that you had to deal with. Like, you're breaking these things off for a reason. So why are you complaining? Oh, it's so hard. Yes, it's bigger than you. Simple. It's bigger than you. So you're going to have to fight. You're going to have to go. You're going to have to do things a lot differently. A different level of effort is required. A different level of dedication is required. A different level of sacrifice is required. A different level of heart is required. See, your parents didn't do it the way you want to do it. Your grandparents didn't do it the way you want to do it. They didn't see a problem with it. They were like, oh, it's all cool. It's just this. And you had the understanding and realization and recollection because God showed you that this was not meant for you. You weren't meant to struggle in poverty. You weren't meant to just struggle with mental problems all your life. You were meant to fight through those things. So, yes, it's going to be a little different. Yes, it's going to be a lot harder. Suck it up. I don't want to hear it. There's things that I have to fight through that I'm not telling you every beck and call. Man, this is happening. I need you. This. I'm not doing that. I'm talking to God. I'm talking to mentors, and I'm figuring it out. But for you want to throw a pity party because God wants to change your life. He wants to change your family's lives. He wants to break the generation. He wants to help you break the generational curses off you. He put it in your mind for a reason. But you're complaining because life is going to be better in the future, but you don't want to suffer through the hard right now. The hard that you're suffering through right now could be your eternal, your human life. The little bit of suffering that you are enduring right now to have a better life. If you don't go through this, if you don't go through the storm, if you don't go through the mud, if you don't go through the shit, if you don't suffer, that will be your whole life. But if you break the generational curses off and you walk through each step, every heartbreak, every moment of poverty that you had to experience, all these different things, if you do all those things, if you learn a lot of those things and you realize, man, my life doesn't have to be like this forever. Like, it can change. Things can be different. My kids don't have to experience the same thing I had to experience. My kids get to have a dad. My kids get to have money. My kids get to have the toys that they wanted. My kids don't have to go to sleep hungry. My kids can have the lights. They don't have to struggle how I struggle. They don't have to struggle with the finances, the physical, the mental, the spiritual. They don't have to because I'm going through it so I can show them how to do it. That's the cost of being a leader. It's a blessing. And if you don't want it, being a leader is the biggest blessing because it gives you room to improve every single day. But it also tells you that you can't go back to the same stuff. You can't steer off into the wrong direction because it's bigger than you, because people are following you. So why are you complaining about being a leader? You were born for it. That's why you're doing it. God believed that you could do it, so he put the dream in your heart. He put the desire in your heart to change. He put all these different circumstances for you can understand this is not how someone should live. So why are you complaining? I'm tired of the complaining. I'm tired of the moaning and groaning. And I want you to understand that this is not for the detriment of you, but it's for the benefit of you and your family and the lineage to come. And it's for other believers out there in the world. Like, bro, there's going to be struggle to greatness. Jesus suffered on the way to being hung on the cross, and he still suffered as he hung on the cross for the dying of the sins of mine and yours. So if Jesus, the perfect man, had to suffer for something greater than just himself for the glory of God, what makes you think that you don't have to suffer? It's bigger than you. And it's time for you to get that through your head.